Well, hey everybody. It's Rip One Outdoors. Yeah, look where we're at. We're on the Possum Walk trail. What are we riding? We're riding the Bandit Forerunner. Sweet little Bandit Forerunner. We're just riding around, y'all. We just of course, y'all probably saw the first video. This is gonna be the second video of the two. Riding across the old Bogahoma River, or slough, or creek, or whatever it is. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. We decided we'd come out to the Infinity Science Center and come through the Possum Walk trail. And as y'all saw on the other video, the tree's still there. So we just about done figured out if we're gonna do anything about it, we'll have to do it ourselves. So I'm off on Thursday and Friday. I think I'm gonna load the four-wheeler up and come down with my chainsaw and cut that tree. Just do it ourselves. And I'm gonna bring my pole saw, and we're gonna cut a few more things through here. So we'll have this trail to enjoy this summer and on into the fall until I don't know, y'all. Closer we are to hurricane season, who knows? Hurricane could come and knock all these trees down, as far as that goes. I hope and pray not. Anyway, we're gonna turn around here. We're not going back to Infinity Science Center that way. We're gonna go back this way, back through the old historical log town. So many newcomers. I realize we got new people on here. I'll leave a video at the end of the screen for y'all to check out, and that's got some slideshows and stuff like that of what Logtown used to look like. I'm not going to do that today. My viewers probably get tired of seeing that. I don't know. So we just gonna ease around in here a little bit, enjoy ourselves. I'm by myself. Mickey and Joy didn't come. They had something going on. But we decided we'd just come. Now they say no four-wheelers on the bridge, but you know what? There's gonna be a four-wheeler on the bridge. And if they say anything about it to me, I'll tell them, well, here's your saw. You walk up there and you cut that tree. Y'all, this is such a beautiful trail. I know I've told y'all that before. Southern e-biking was talking about, you know, what kind of trails you got to ride on, and I made a comment to him, and I don't mind sharing this comment. And it's one y'all have heard me say before. That I used to think we didn't have no place to ride. When I got this e-bike, I said, well, about all I got to ride on is Ridge Road. But no, you know, y'all, I would be neglecting the Possum Walk. I tell you, the Possum Walk is beautiful. Somebody putting their boat in, they're gonna go for a little ride. The old beautiful Pearl River. That's Louisiana over there, y'all, in case for some of you newcomers. Louisiana on the other side of the river. Remember that old song, Loretta and Conway song about Louisiana woman and Mississippi man? We get together every time we can. One of them's got to cross the river. All right, we're gonna bump it on up a little bit and just take a ride. I don't have a topic. We just gonna wing it. How about that? We're just gonna ride along You don't need no topic. None at Logtown. You let Logtown speak for itself. Now, biz, we're right along in here. Y'all watch this intro. Yeah, that intro we filmed from, that was myself and Joey down here riding, and we left Logtown and was coming to, we left Logtown Cemetery and was coming to the boat launch up there, and we filmed that right through here. One thing that's amazing to me, y'all, is we passed this moss that's hanging down, and watch that quadcopter. It gets right to that moss and it just skirts right around the side of it. That's the biggest anything I've ever seen. I love the little drone. I would bring it here with me today, but I didn't have a good place to bring it. If I put it in my bag back here, I got my bag for carrying whatnot, and batteries and GoPro stuff and DJI mic stuff. Look at this big old boy. Where you come from? Where you think you going, old streaky head turtle? Let me take a picture of him for Grayson. Now Grayson, we had a little old box turtle come up on the porch there at the house yesterday evening. I think it was probably eating some cat food. Yeah, we used to call them streaky head turtles. See how their head's streaky looking? Like I say, you never know what you're gonna run into here. Especially at Logtown, y'all. Nobody comes around this place. I'll throw the picture up there, and if y'all want to stop the screen, y'all can read that. I'm not gonna reread it or anything like that. There you go. Come on, Mr. Turtle, let's go. Old Logtown Cemetery. So, how did y'all like the e-bike buffet? We'll talk about that for a minute. I hope y'all enjoyed that little video. I thought that would kind of get them creative wheels rolling, you know. I've heard what some of you said, and some of you got good bikes, and some of you, you know, I've heard that, and yeah, I've thought about, you know, as we mentioned about the Bandit Forerunner here. Some people would call this a entry-level bike. I've heard a reviewer call it an entry-level bike and budget bike. Okay, maybe you know, that's okay if you want to call it that. That's fine. But you know what? It checks off most of the boxes for me. I've already mentioned that, you know, that It checks off a lot of boxes for me. The power level is exceptional. The range is what I figured it would be. I'm thinking this bike is probably a 35-mile bike. If you ride it, you know, similar to the way I ride it. Range tests. I'm gonna tell y'all something about them range tests. You have to take range. Now, I'm not throwing anything at anybody that does range tests, okay? But because I've heard some of the reviewers and YouTubers that do the range tests tell you the same thing I'm fixing to tell you. That you can take that data and apply that with a grain of salt. Because every person's gonna have different range. It's according to your build, how much you weigh. It's according to how much wind resistance you got here. That's getting into the nitty gritty there, talking about wind resistance. But it's like this. I've been to Bay St. Louis before, and I've been down there riding. I've been down there riding before against the wind. You can watch that power of your battery dissipate, just like pouring salt out of a box. It beats anything I've ever seen. Now, when you're going against the wind, when you're going with the wind, hey, you don't experience so much of that. Yeah, get out on Bay Bridge down there, and you'll be going against the wind, and you watch your power on that battery go down. It'll surprise you. In 2 miles, it will. I know we was riding up at Longleaf Trace, and Donald was riding this bike mostly. Donald was on it mostly, and then Joy rode it some. And both of them liked this bike. But Donald rode it, and we rode 30 miles, and it still had 35% left on the battery. Now, how many more miles that would go? I don't know. It's like I say, it's a lot of different factors there. But Donald, he's a big boy. He's probably big as me. I know when me and Mickey ride when we ride our deer together, that his range and my range, according to the battery meter, if you want to go by that, is almost the same. We've rode together before, and I said, Mickey, what's your battery? Mickey said 83, and I said, well, mine's 83%. So I don't know how much you want to put into that. That's up to you. But we're talking about bikes that checked all the boxes. So this little bike right here is light. It's 72 pounds. I like that. It's a full step through. Full step through. Y'all know I like that. Highway 604, a little bit too much traffic out here, Mr. John. I don't think I'm gonna ride down this road. Not when I got roads up in here with zero traffic. Hey, let's take a little ride back this way. Oh, my Jaguar Hyundai. I did talk about the Jaguar Hyundai seat post. I said, man, I'm despondent because I don't know if they make a 30.4 seat post at the Sun Tour place, places where we get our seat posts from with the suspension. So I called the man. I think I called him last Friday or something like that. I called the man said, we got exactly what you need. Well, no, I didn't call him, but you can call him. But I emailed him, and he said, I got exactly what you need. He left me, and it was a 27.6 seat post with a 30.4 bushing. So I pulled the trigger on it and I picked it up. And I'm sitting, it's supposed to come in today. I'm sitting on one. What I meant to say was I'm sitting on one here for the Bandit that I bought for it. And I tell you, I really like their suspension seat post. Blue beer cans. So yeah, I feel a lot better about that, having that suspension seat post on that Jaguarundi. That's gonna make it. I'm gonna call that thing the Jackajungi. The Jackajungi. Yeah, go ahead and say it. You ain't pronouncing it right. Let's ride down this way now. It's a little rougher down this road, but that's all right. Man, what a day, what a day. It's a beautiful day, y'all. Somebody asked me the other day, he said, what are you gonna do when summer gets here? Summer starts in June 21st, I believe. They said, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last year. I'm going riding my bike, because I'm riding that bike and it stirs up a breeze, you see. I'm not hot. There may be some people that don't ride when it gets hot. I don't know. I mean, that's up to y'all. I don't know how you feel about that. But, man, I can ride hot. Now, only thing is I have a separator there about anything under 60. I know, but I like to cut mine off about a little under 60 there, temperature-wise. But as far as hot, I ain't never found where it got too hot for me. I've left out in 100-degree temperatures there at the house. Ooh, that was a blue beer can. Somebody hit it with a lawnmower, and I run over that thing. I sure hope it didn't puncture a tire, because I'm a long ways from the truck. Yeah, that was a blue beer can. That little aluminum, I don't know about that. I shouldn't have hurt anything. I don't hear no air going out. Now I'm probably fixing to tell y'all, I'm gonna probably start a little discussion about what all do we carry. I've heard what some of you said. Some of y'all carry a complete toolkit with you. I mean, I'm talking everything. I don't. I carry my little toolkit that come with the Bandit bike and the Magicycle bike. That's what I carry. But 90% of the time, whenever I'm riding, 95% of the time, I'd say, when I'm riding, I'm just within a hoot and holler from the truck. And if I blowed out a tire here right now, you know what I would do? I'd push the Bandit up in them woods for a little bit up in there, and I would light out picking them up and putting them down. That's what I would do. I'd pick them up and put them down. I'd go back to my truck, and I'd come back around and get my truck, and I'd load my bike up, and I would go home and I would fix that flat. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, I don't know. We need to start thinking about the long leaf trace. You know, when you get off 20 miles up the stream there's nobody. Well, I guess, you know, in that case, I could get like Joey or Donald or one of them, Mickey, go back and get the truck. We could wait on them to go back and get the truck. We could do that. I just don't go prepared to change a flat on the bike. And y'all might say, well, that's you know, that's taking a chance. Maybe it is. Whoo, what in the world was that? Let's go back there and see what in the world that is. You know what that is? That's stuff that's coming out of them ditches. It's back there about where I run over that dead snake. That's stuff that's getting thrown out of them ditches because them boys has been down here mowing. What in the world was that? If I had to say, what would y'all say? Come on, throw it out there. It's another one of them blue beer cans. It's got to be what it is. Maybe this is it. That's it right here. That's it. Piece of PVC pipe. There you go. Okay, we're good. Well, you know, it's a good time to talk about carrying stuff to fix a tire tube with. And you know, I might be learning me some lessons today. I don't know. I might be learning me some lessons. Y'all that know me, I don't mind making an example out of myself to try to show that there's a better way to do things. So let me ask y'all, how many of y'all take stuff on the road with you to change tire with? That's a good little question and answer thing there. I mean, hey, put it in the comments. That's what it is. They've been mowing down here. That's Hancock County. They mowed these roads, sides of these roads. And they jerking up stuff out of the ditches that people's throwing out, like that was an old piece of PVC pipe there. That kind of opens up another segment. And we're kind of still in the same line of what we've been talking about. What about this stuff that y'all put in your tires? So far, I haven't put anything in my tires. As far as, what's this stuff, flat out? Flat out, is that one? Slime, stuff like that. Some of y'all chime in there on that and tell me about the flat out. I know there's videos out there, people putting it in their tires. Maybe I should do that. Somebody's out riding. Just go ahead. I guess they're gonna let me come across. I give them that little salute. Maybe somebody taking pictures or something. Then it could be somebody dragging somebody out there to, I don't know, murder them or something. Now, these days and time, days which we live in, you never know. I just happened to see this, y'all, and I decided I would That's something I've never seen. That's a tombstone right there. And it Koch. K-O-C-H. Is that how you pronounce that? Some of y'all pronouncers come in there. I'm fixing to walk out there and see what the year was. I don't see a year. Stumble through these blue beer cans everywhere. Oh no, it's Annette Koch Memorial Playground. Well, I don't see no playground. Oh well, I don't know about that, and I'm not gonna go no further into that. What do y'all think about a playground in here? Okay, boy, that good old water tastes good. That water tastes good. Yeah, talk about the flat out and stuff. You know, how many of y'all use that stuff? I don't even know what it is hardly. It's something that prevents leaks or something that prevents a tire from blowing out. Is that what it is? I had that stuff put in my lawnmower tire one time, that green slime. Because I remember the guy charged me like $5 a wheel to put it in there. It may have been more than that, but that was years and years ago. But as far as I know, I never had a flat on that lawnmower. So maybe that's something that I need to look into. Hey, maybe I can call somebody up and they'll send us some, right? To do a review on it. This is the old Columbia, the old Lower Gaines, not Lower Gaines, this is Gainesville, Pearlington Road, whatever. This road's in pretty good shape. I think them people may have rode down to the cemetery. Let's ride down to the cemetery. Last time I was down that way, it was kind of damp. Let's ride down this way. Nice road. I think they've been in here grading it a little bit. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's a little one of the old time family cemeteries back in here. people don't do a whole lot to keep them up, you know. Burroughs, Marshall, Oliver. Probably some old ones in here too. I can just imagine. I don't know if this is taken care of by the county or whether, well, there's somebody has come out. Remember here, I was out here one time and I told y'all it looked like somebody was pouring concrete here. What in the world? I don't know. Any ideas, y'all? I mean, unless there's already some graves there. And that's possibly what it is, y'all. There's already some graves there. And they just built a big concrete slab over them. But my goodness, what a slab, huh? And then they're gonna come back and put the markers on there? I don't know. Cause see, we'll get off and check it out. Cause I see some markers. That's what it is, y'all. See here? They're doing this right here. There they are right there. That's some of them. They may not even know who they are. Yeah, see there? There's a marker for them. Well, I tell you what, my hat's off to the people for taking care of the grave sites and all. And yeah, I see some more markers right up in here. They backed their concrete truck right in here. Looks like they just poured that yesterday. It's still fresh. Let's see what that is. Johnny Mitchell. World War, hold on. That's worth getting off and looking, y'all. Johnny Mitchell, Mississippi, Tech 5, QM Corps, World War II, November 1st, 1926, April 22nd, 1948. There you go. Some veteran there, they're doing some work for. Good for them. Mitchell, too. Probably some of our kinfolk. We scrape up kinfolk with them. Well, that's a nice little visit. All right. Ease on back out and head on back down towards infinity. Comes in ladies in that little car. Maybe we ought to stop and ask them what they're doing, huh? Y'all want to? No. She may have a 45 stuck between her legs. And I wouldn't blame her. Lady out here by herself out in these woods. Yep, she may be packing. So I just give her a nice little old Cooter Ridge wave and go on. Yeah, I was thinking about my bag back here, you know, things that I carry in my bag. That bag's not as big, and I'll show y'all, as I said on the other video, maybe earlier on this one, I'm gonna show y'all a video on that. I'm gonna show y'all how I make that bag, but I don't want to get into it. I'll spoil all the surprise. But yeah, I carry my GoPros, pouches, extra batteries and stuff like that. Of course, I got one extra battery here in my pocket. I gotta buy some GoPro batteries. I think I need at least one more of each. You know, look at that bridge they got there. They got bridges they need to change out over there by us, and it's in bad shape. And that bridge right there, that's a high dollar brand new bridge. Here's some folks walking up here, y'all. Let's see what we got. Y'all want to stop and talk to them? Sure. Just hikers. Hey folks, how y'all doing?
Good.
Y'all enjoying this beautiful day like me?
Trying to, yes sir.
It is nice. I tell you what,
Yes,
fella
it
can't
is.
enjoy this day, it's something wrong.
That's exactly true.
Yeah, I've been through the Possum Walk and then come out in Log Town, rode all the way into.
Right, we were going this way, I said, something's wrong. We gotta go this way.
Yeah, where y'all parked at?
At Science Center.
Yeah, that's where I was at. Yeah, that's
So
right.
here's the truck sitting there.
Yeah, I like to leave my truck there because I don't think it's much a danger of somebody messing with it, you know, beating the
Exactly.
windows out of
It's
it.
yeah, there's all kind of people.
Oh
there,
yeah,
so,
there's always something going on there.
sir.
Well, y'all enjoy your walk.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Well, them's fine folks. Good people out just walking. All right, y'all, we fixing to hit this home stretch up here. All right, we're back on the little trail here that heads back to the Science Center. I can't let the ride end without saying something about the good folks that sponsor our ride. Sponsor our ride today and providing us this nice Bandit Forerunner to ride. We appreciate them, just like we appreciate the other sponsors, Magicycle and others. Yep, we appreciate them. If y'all have a desire to look at some of these bikes and you like what we're doing, hey, a beautiful Saturday afternoon or a beautiful Saturday morning like this, either one. You want to get out and take a ride, hey, get you one of these e-bikes. If you think bike riding is too hard for you, I don't care what your age is. I got viewers that's 78. There you go. My viewer age is run from 58 to 78. I saw that on YouTube. I like that. I like that. So, yeah, check it out, y'all. If y'all decide y'all want to buy a bike, use that link in my description. There's a couple of links in there. Use either one. And We appreciate that. That'll get a little bit of recognition for us. And if you don't mind hitting that like and that subscribe while you're there. I guess that's them folks' car right there. Maybe we ought to go in there and see what that Star Wars thing is about. Yeah, I told y'all that on the other video. Maybe we ought to go up in there. They probably wouldn't want our GoPro in there though. But look at the people, y'all. Hey, let's ride around in here and see. Son, and Star Wars has brought them out of the woodwork here. Let's show these Bandit Forerunner to some people here. Every time we come around through here, and Candace was going to get up on the sidewalk. I said, Candace, you can't get on that sidewalk and ride. Yes, sir, buddy. People is coming everywhere here. Let's give them a little bell. Hey, they got the food truck here. The Bueno Beer tacos. We're kind of going against the grain here, but that's okay. Yeah, to some of you newcomers that's just watching us for the first time, this is Infinity Science Center. It's in Hancock County, Mississippi, right off of I-10, right by the Welcome Center. Welcome Center's just right through the woods there. And what you're looking at off to, well, let me just point the bike up there. What you're looking at right straight ahead is a Saturn V lower section, booster section or whatever. That's what gets it off the ground. And that was one of the rockets used to propel the Apollo missions. It never flew, from what I understand, but that's the kind of unit that was used to push one of the rockets up, the Apollo rockets. Back in the 60s. Well, I tell you what, I hope y'all have enjoyed the ride. We got into all kind of adventures today. So, y'all stay tuned. We'll have something else for y'all here for too long. Y'all come see us when you can. It's Rip One Outdoors. We're out.